Welcome to all of you. Our today topic is technical check of RAR measures to avoid overpayment in RARs, BGP and performance guarantee. And now first topic is technical check of RAR. RAR format shall be IFW2263 which endorsed para 472, 479 and 482 of RMES on top of the form. RAR should be signed and dated by both the parties. Rate and unit of items should be checked with reference to CA. Technical check measurement with reference to item description, sketches, drawing, etc. Always check sequences of items, that is plaster has been taken without taking down of plaster which is not in order. इसका मतलब है कि मेजरमेंट बुक में प्लास्टर तो ले लिया है लेकिन उसका टेकिंग डाउन नहीं लिया है, तो ये ऑर्डर में नहीं आता है. इट इज़ टू बी चेक दैट कंप्लीट फिनिशेज टू कंसर्न आइटम हैव बीन टेकन और नॉट. दैट इज if taking down plaster has been taken but its related item just like plaster, paint, etc. taken or not. Schedule of credit as per item dismantled, demolition work done should be checked. The quantity of FLFH item, FLFH means frequently low and frequently high item, should not vary during execution of work from the limit specified in the Manual of Contract 2020. Check retention money as per GCC 64 of IFW 2249 has been retained or not. Other recovery just like ST recovery, rent recovery, electricity recovery, TNP, Schedule B recovery, etc. should be checked thoroughly. Check quantities with reference to previous RAR. It should not decrease with reference to previous RAR. Always it will increases. All measurement should be entered in MB and signed both the parties. Check amount and validity of BGP, validity for release, retention money against work done and material lying at site. Payment of DOs shall be released after approval of competent authority. If RAR is in under compensation, the same shall be forwarded to headquarter CW. All important vouchers like cement, steel, DG transformer, bitumen and items which lose their identity etc. should be entered in the MB as not to be abstracted, and perishable items are not to be paid. CA should be amended during check of RAR. Periodicity of RAR should be maintained thoroughly. Now second topic is measures to avoid overpayments. Incorrect assessment of the value of work executed, incorrect assessment both qualitative and quantitative of the materials brought by the contractor to the site for incorporation in the work, short recovery of material and tools and plant issued to the contractor under Schedule B and C, water and electricity charges, and rental for government accommodation for storage purpose etc. Payment allowed in RAR for defective substandard work, not making recovery for an additional security deposit where applicable, not having a valid bank guarantee bond for retention money, not accounting for recoveries in particular on account of settled ST's observation in the same contract or in respect of other contract in terms of condition 67 of IAFW 2249. Now topic is BGP and performance guarantee. BGP used against for full payment of material, laying at site for material which do not lose their identity and payment of final bill. Verification of BGP should be done from main branch of bank. The validity of BGP should not be lapsed, hence it should be checked timely. Entry of BGP in BGP register should be ensured. BGP should be in its format as prescribed in Manual of Contract 2020. Performance security obtained from the contractor at the rate of 3% of CA amount against performance of contractor within 28 days from acceptance of contract. Validity of performance security should be 2 years. Defect liability period after completion of works. It may be in the form of BGP and FDR. It should be recorded properly in security register. Topic number 2, Deviation Order, AIP, due limit and amendment to contract. The first topic is Deviation Order. The order which issued and first time known as the first work order, and after this all shall be deviation order. The order given by competent authority for the work which become necessary to effect an alteration, addition or deduction or deletion which does not radically affect the scope of nature of the contract. Now deviation limit. Overall deviation shall not exceed the specified in the contract. Deviation limit should not exceed the following percentage. Lump sum contract based on drawing and specification, it is 10%. All other type of contracts, number first, contract estimated to cost not more than rupees 10 lakh shall be 20%, and contract exceeding rate 10 lakh it will be 10%. And now approval in principle for ordering DOs. Condition number 7 of General Condition of Contract IAF W2249 inter alia provides that the accepting officer or person authorized by him on his behalf may order deviation either by way of addition or deduction from works so prescribed, provided that the contract sum will not thereby be varied on the whole by more than the percentage set out in the tender documents. Type of deviations which CW or G is specifically authorized to approve on behalf of chief engineer shall be laid down by the every chief engineer in writing. Condition number 7 further provides as under. Whenever the accepting officer intends to exercise such rights, his intention shall be communicated to the contractor by the G, whose order in writing shall be specified. First is deviations which are to be made. Second is lump sum assessment or the proposed basis of payment, and the last is change, if any, in the date of completion of the relevant phases. Now topic is deviation and amendment to contract. Condition 7 of General Condition of Contract IF W2249 inter alia includes that no work that radically changes the original nature of scope of the contract shall be ordered as a deviation, and in the event of disagreement between the contractor and the accepting officer, the decision of the next NHEA, next higher engineer authority, or of the chief engineer in case of contract accepted by him shall be final and binding on the contractor. The dividing line between a deviation and amendment to contract is one for judgment. The point for decision is whether the basis for the existing contract will not be materially affected by the alteration and design, scope or circumstances for which it is proposed to introduce. If it will, then an amendment to contract will be required to effect the desired alteration in agreement with the contractor. It is essential on ground of equity that the aforesaid principle is adhered to the maximum extent possible, and that anything that tends to a violation of this principle is discouraged. All accepting officers are advised to bear the above principle in mind and to ensure that alterations that materially or radically affect the basis and the scope of the contract are avoided. Thank you to all of you for watching my video. मैं आशा करता हूँ कि यह वीडियो आपके लिए बहुत ही हेल्पफुल होगा.